What's up, Moralés family, man?
Trying to stay strong. Dark cloud over me for so long. Till I noticed I was living life so wrong.
It's background day, man. So listen, man. Where it all started at, man. It started at South Carolina State my freshman year, man. So I had a roommate, my dog, man, KB, man, Goat Graphics. Look, shout him out, boy. That boy cold on that camera. But listen, he had a little creek up machine, you know, and a heat press. I'm like, dang, like, so you make clothes? They're like, yeah, he makes stuff for like people for like to make extra money, you know. Quick little hustle. I feel him. So I'm like, word. So one night, you know, I said, man, I really want a clothing brand. So he just said, sit with it. So I sat with it. I'm just thinking, I'm like, when you come in the clothing brand, you gotta come on a type of story. Like a story gotta come behind it. So I'm like, lost. I'm just thinking lost right now. I'm lost. So I said, boom, lost society. Somebody already got that. Crazy thing. Old dude hit me up later on, but that's another story. So boom, I'm like lost society. I'm like, nah, somebody already got that. Like lost soul. I'm like, nah, that's boring. Lost morals. Nobody got lost morals. I'm like, okay, lost morals. Boom. I couldn't bounce off lost morals, right? Lost morals just it was like lost morals. Okay, that can fix with lost society, lost souls. You know, boom. So I'm like, okay, probably like 6 months in. So that's probably like going into March, February, when I already did like little shirts when I screen printed. I mean, not screen printed. Heat transfer. I heat transferred them with the pre-cut, so it's vinyl. So I did them like the quality wasn't best, you know. It was people out there dropping some nice stuff, and I'm like, my junk, no competition. But I knew that was just the beginning, so I didn't let it kill me. You feel me? It didn't kill my dreams of having a big brand. So probably like 6 months in, I'm like Moralés. Everybody kept on saying Moralés. I'm like, bro, it's not Moralés. That's how you spell Moralés? It's somehow, yeah. So I'm like, damn, I thought I was looking for. So I would stick between morals and Moralés. I'm like, nah, man, that's not like that. I ain't want that. So coming up probably like this summer, I put that hyphen. I put the hyphen in the E to make it more owls. And then I just when I was becoming deeper on my brand, I understood like I had to break down my brand. What I want my brand. I am the creator. So what do I want my brand? So I'm like, I want more owls. I want people to be more observer and not quick to react. So you know how an owl move, you know an owl will look at you straight in your face and won't move at all. You might can come as close as possible. He won't show that he's nervous. But you make that one little move like you're trying to attack him, he gonna flee away. But whole time he just staring at you, looking very intimidated, but he's not moving, not one bit. So you don't know how that owl is moving. So that's why I like when people be more owls. You feel me? I want more owls. You know, you got all these sharks and these dogs and stuff. Now I like my owls, gang. I like to be an owl. I like to be in that wilderness or that midst, but observing it and you know maintaining myself through that midst, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so chopping all that together, this brand started on my freshman year. So I've been in this brand for about we say 3 years. Okay, I only dropped we say two bolts. Okay, we give it two bolts, but those two bolts was like some things to get my brand out. Like you know, it was a me trying to hurry up, trying to be with the trend, trying to be with everybody dropping. So I'm like, let me drop this real quick. Whole time I don't have the right manufacturer. And then he was just on some BS. Like he wasn't even top dog. The quality on the shorts was trash to me. The design was not what I wanted, so I had to go with his best, what he could do, and I went for it and paid probably like 15, 1800 over for it. and then the shorts was probably like 9-10 flat. So boom, I got those drops. I sold probably like majority of it, and then I had the back to school drive. Um, Most of it went out, so I probably was sitting on like probably like three or four products from that boat. Um, so that was like my understanding on I need to go when I feel like dropping. Like I can't be when people drop and stuff like that because it's gonna mess me up as a brand owner. I'm trying to kick stuff out that I'm not even really locked in with. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So like that's the best start of how I started running on my brand and how I want to run it now. So now I'm more laid back with it. I'm not showing the samples that I'm getting in, but once I get it, that's when I pop it, right? So right now I'm going into the summer and fall clothes, right? Because spring, spring is that the weather chippy. Like you got winter and you got a little summer with wind. So it's like it ain't that vibe yet, but it's getting there. You feel me? So I don't too busy worry about spring. I like my summer, fall, and winter. Summer, fall, winter. That's my straight go tos. But yeah, I also came to thought when I was developing my brand and turning my brand on my personal. Man, so the thoughts, everybody always have those thoughts, some people harder than not. But you always have that thought of you will see somebody doing this and you'll be like, nah, like that's a wave I want to be on. But it'll be out the way of like people like they'll look at that way and be like, he lame. Or like, he's so perfect, stuff like that. But I had to come to the conscience, it's like, man, bump what they saying, this is your life. This is you. You doing this for you. Like, regardless of what they speaking on, they not they not in your life. They are looking outside of your life. So if you think that's the right way for you, you take that. Let God use you. You take that way. Whole time they gonna be judging, and God gonna judge them the right way as they judging you. Whole time you don't let that affect you. You go do the works of God. You out here promoting your business. You out here promoting the songs. You using your voice. That's why I had to learn. You feel me? Always, I wanted to glorify God in ways. I didn't want to be a minister yet. It's a deeper life. If we're gonna be serious, that's a deeper life. Um, I just got deep into spirituality like last year. I knew of it, but I didn't practice it. So this year I'm going into practicing more of it, right? So I'm trying to use my voice more often. It's based off that and trying to live it, right? So some people look at you trying to spread out the gospel or trying to move in the works of God, but you got outside people that's judging you of what you doing in that midst. What you doing in that midst is God working on you. Like we say in the Bible, everybody is not perfect. Everybody likes to use that. So everybody's not perfect, right? All of us became sinners. All of us wake up every day, have a decision of do we want to be lost or do we want to be on that road with wisdom. So if you start on that road of wisdom every day, you are moving in works. No matter what. So I won't say no matter what you do after that, but if you going to kill somebody right after you got wisdom, you didn't get the wisdom that you did, right? Because if you open up that Bible and you read one of them commandments, thou shalt not kill, and you went to go kill, you did not get that wisdom. So you probably need to open up that Bible, read thou shalt not kill, and keep reading so you can get that wisdom. And once you go out there, not kill, turn that other cheek and turn that other cheek. And if you got to turn the other cheeks, shit, go ahead.
Wrap it up. Exit that way. Thank you.
To you not to disobey that law. You feel me?
Just a nigga from the beach screaming dream on. Lockdown.